Did you know Nintendo, the world-renowned video game company, initially started as a playing card company way back in 1889? Yes, the very same Nintendo that has given us iconic characters like Super Mario, Princess Zelda and Donkey Kong began its journey in Kyoto, Japan as a humble card company. In the late 19th century, Nintendo was known for its handmade Hanafuda playing cards. Hanafuda, a traditional Japanese card game, was a popular pastime, and Nintendo's beautifully crafted cards quickly gained a reputation for their quality and artistry. The company was not yet associated with the digital landscapes and pixelated characters we know and love today. In these early years, Nintendo was a small fish in a big pond, but it was already displaying the innovative spirit and commitment to quality that would become its hallmarks. It was this relentless pursuit of innovation that would eventually lead the company to shift its focus. From humble beginnings in the card game industry, Nintendo was set to take on a new challenge, the world of video games. In the early 1970s, Nintendo took its first steps into the video game industry with a light gun game, Laser Clay Shooting System. Nintendo's voyage into the realm of video games was daring, to say the least. It was the early 70s, and the world was just beginning to understand the potential of digital entertainment. Yet, Nintendo was already a step ahead, exploring the wonders of light gun technology. The Laser Clay Shooting System was their first creation, a game that transformed ordinary living rooms into virtual shooting ranges. The Laser Clay Shooting System was not your typical arcade game. It was an innovative blend of real-world and digital elements, a concept we now call augmented reality. Players would use a light gun, a device designed to detect light from a television screen, to shoot at clay pigeons that flew across the screen. This was an ingenious use of technology at the time, pushing the boundaries of what was considered possible in video game design. Yet the path to innovation was not without its hurdles. Financial difficulties loomed over Nintendo as the company struggled to gain a foothold in the competitive video game market. The Laser Clay Shooting System, while innovative, was expensive to produce and did not initially garner the popularity Nintendo had hoped for. But Nintendo was not a company to be deterred by adversity. Faced with financial challenges, they responded not with surrender, but with determination. They continued to innovate, to experiment, and to push the envelope of what was possible in the world of video games. They knew that their journey had only just begun, and they were prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Through their perseverance, Nintendo was able to overcome their early struggles and lay the groundwork for a future filled with success. Their initial venture into video games, while challenging, was a testament to their innovative spirit and determination. Despite initial struggles, Nintendo persisted, setting the foundation for their future success. In 1980, Nintendo revolutionized portable gaming with the introduction of the Game & Watch. This handheld device, compact enough to fit in the pocket, became an instant hit. It was a marvel of technology at the time, offering both a game and a digital clock, hence the name Game & Watch. Nintendo's Game & Watch was a resounding success, selling over 43 million units worldwide. The popularity of this device solidified Nintendo's position as a major player in the video game industry. It was a pivotal moment in gaming history, marking the rise of portable gaming devices. But the Game & Watch did more than just sell well. It also introduced a feature that would become a staple in video game controllers: the directional pad or D-pad. This intuitive control scheme made gameplay more engaging and set the standard for future gaming devices. With the Game & Watch, Nintendo began to leave a lasting imprint on the gaming industry. 1983 saw the release of the Nintendo Entertainment System, a console that would define a generation. The NES, as it was affectionately known, was not just a mere gaming console. It was a beacon of hope, a phoenix rising from the ashes of the video game industry crash of the same year. The NES was a game-changer, both literally and metaphorically. At a time when the video game industry was on the brink of collapse, the NES swooped in like a knight in shining armor, injecting new life and renewed optimism into a beleaguered sector. It was a beacon of innovation, offering a fresh perspective on what video games could be and how they could be enjoyed. The console brought with it a slew of iconic games that would go on to become not just popular but cultural landmarks. Super Mario Bros., a game that needs no introduction, was one of the gems of the NES era. This was the game that introduced us to the world of Mario and Luigi, the mustachioed plumbers who became as recognizable as any Hollywood star. Another legend born in the NES era was The Legend of Zelda. This action-adventure game introduced us to Link and his quest to rescue Princess Zelda, weaving a tale of courage, heroism, and adventure that still resonates with gamers today. But the NES was more than just its games. It was about creating a shared experience, a sense of community. It was a common language that transcended age, background, and geography. It was about the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, and the joy of shared play. The NES was not just a console, it was a cultural phenomenon that made Nintendo a household name. It was the catalyst that propelled Nintendo to the forefront of the gaming industry, setting a precedent for the company's future endeavors. It was a symbol of a time when gaming was simple, yet profound, a reminder of the power of imagination and the joy of play. The NES was not just a console, it was a cultural phenomenon that made Nintendo a household name. From the Game Boy to the Switch, Nintendo has continued to innovate and redefine gaming. The Game Boy, which hit the shelves in the late 80s, was nothing short of revolutionary. It brought the magic of video games out of the living room and into the palms of our hands. For the first time, we could take our games with us, transforming every bus ride, every waiting room, every lunch break into a gaming experience. It was a game changer, and it set the stage for everything that was to follow. Nintendo didn't stop there, though. They continued to push boundaries and challenge our expectations of what gaming could be. In the mid-2000s, they surprised us all with the Wii. It was unlike anything we'd seen before. It wasn't just about pressing buttons anymore, it was about getting up and moving, about immersing ourselves in the game like never before. It was a whole new way to play, and it opened up the world of gaming to a whole new audience. And then, of course, there's the Switch. The Switch took the portability of the Game Boy, the immersive gameplay of the Wii, and combined them into something entirely new. With the Switch, you can play a game on your TV, then pick it up and take it with you without missing a beat. It's a home console and a handheld device all in one, and it's another example of how Nintendo continues to think outside the box. From the Game Boy to the Wii to the Switch, each new console has brought something new to the table. Each one has pushed the envelope, challenged our expectations, and broadened our understanding of what gaming can be. And each one has been a testament to Nintendo's commitment to innovation, to pushing boundaries, to redefining what's possible. Nintendo's relentless push for innovation has continually reshaped the landscape of gaming. It's a legacy of creativity and innovation that has left an indelible mark on the world of video games, and it's a legacy that continues to this day. From a playing card company to a video game giant, Nintendo's journey is a testament to innovation, determination, and a love for fun. The legacy of Nintendo is as diverse as it is successful, with each chapter of its history contributing to an overarching narrative of creativity and resilience. Let's take a brief walk down memory lane. Remember Nintendo's unexpected origins as a humble playing card company that would later take a leap of faith into the world of video games. That bold move ushered in an era of innovation, with the creation of the Game & Watch, a handheld gaming device that was years ahead of its time. Then came the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES, a console that single-handedly revived the video game industry in the mid-80s. It became the platform for some of gaming's most iconic franchises, such as Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda. As we moved into the 90s and the new millennium, Nintendo continued to pave the way in handheld gaming with the Game Boy and later the Nintendo Switch, transforming the way we play on the go. These key points, these pivotal moments, are not just the milestones in Nintendo's journey, but they are the cornerstones of the modern gaming industry. They're a testament to Nintendo's ability to adapt, innovate, and consistently deliver high-quality entertainment. Today, Nintendo's influence is seen everywhere in the gaming world. Its unique blend of fun, creativity, and technological innovation continues to shape the industry, setting new standards and pushing boundaries. And the future? It seems just as promising. Nintendo's legacy is one of success, not just in terms of sales and popularity, but in its ability to bring joy, to create experiences, and to connect people. It's a legacy of resilience, of embracing change, and of staying true to a vision of fun, engaging, and innovative play. Nintendo, a company that has brought joy to millions, continues to redefine what it means to play.